Here I have a 2005 Chevy Impala 3.4. I've been having issues with the starter. It's not starting up most of the time. So here I'm replacing the starter. Here's a brand new starter I got from rockauto.com. Fairly inexpensive. It comes with a 2-year roadside assistance. It's covered by my insurance, so I don't really need it, but it's good to know you have it. I guess you use it and they reimburse you. But here's a starter down here. I already started taking it apart, and I used a 13mm socket and a 8mm socket to remove the 2 bolts on the old starter. It's the original factory starter. And it's also got a plastic shield down here. Right here. Gotta remove that with the socket down there. I believe that's a 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna be taking that apart. Here's a bottom view of that plastic shield that I'm talking about. Right here. Here's one bolt from the starter, and the other one is right up there. So I'm going to take off this plastic shield. Looks like it's only 2 bolts that hold on the starter, so I'm going to start taking it apart, see what we got. So I got the shield off, and it's held on by just one 10mm bolt. Not that hard to get to, but a little uncomfortable. And that's the starter right there. So now I just gotta get to these 2 bolts. I believe they're 15mm. So it's one here and one right there. 2 15mm bolts, which I'll be doing next. See, I got 2 jack stands underneath here. Better safe than sorry. Plus I got the jack extra support. Don't want the car falling down on me. So just work safe. So I'm going to be doing that next. So I got the 2 bolts loose, but I had to use another extension and a breaker bar so I could really get up in there. So now they're loose. Now I'm going to try to just see if I can jiggle it out. Make sure I take off those wires on top. And still holding on or something. Make sure they're all the way out. One bolt. Long bolt. Okay. There we are. Old starter. So as you see, the longer bolt goes on the bottom. And short bolt on the top. So be right back. So here I got everything disassembled. Here's the old starter, new starter, and I guess I didn't get new bolts in the box. So I'll just be reusing the old bolts. Put together. Long bolt obviously goes here. Short one goes in here. I'm going to take everything up, all these tags off, mount her up, and be right back. Alright, so I got everything put in. Everything's tightened up on the alternator. Where are those 15mm bolts? Got them both in. And the instructions say, you're supposed to put the starter back on first, however you took it off, because the kit comes with shims, so you may have to shim it. Depends on what you had when you took it off. So I'm gonna test mine without the shims in, because mine didn't have any shims when I took it off. Just gotta finish putting the battery terminals back on. And we'll try it out. So now we find out if it worked or not. Something's going on. Okay, so it's running. Forgot to tighten up one of the nuts on the ground for the starter, so started right up. I hope this video helps. My first video, not professional, but just helping out people who need to replace their starter. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.